Okay, we're ready for colour. Now we've selected AutoAir's Metallic Midnight Blue. That is the reason why we did the helmet in Sealer Dark, because the Midnight Blue will use less paint again to cover that particular colour. So we're going to do the same as what we did with the Sealer Dark. We're going to grab our airbrush and we're going to go underneath and we're going to do the vent holes again before we grab the spray gun. So we'll do that and then we'll get straight into the spray gun. Okay, we're now ready for the spray gun. We've come in and we've gone underneath. There again, as you can see, you can't even see colour. We've only gone up to about there, which is only about 20mm in the spray gun. Do the test spray. Now, same as when you were doing the AutoAir Sealer Dark. You're not looking for coverage on your first coat. The best thing to do with the system is to guide coat the first one. We'll use our hairdryer. Okay, that's now flashed off. So now we'll come in with the second coat. Concentrating on keeping roughly 100mm away from the surface and following the contours of the helmet. Okay. You should be able to see that it's not black anymore. You can see that it's changed colour, and we'll come in and we'll do one final coat now. Now this coat is going to be a more wet coat because we're allowed to now that we've got some colour on there. We'll just flash it off one more time. So you're seeing this in real time. We haven't cut this video and come back to it so you can see how long it takes to actually really paint a helmet. For all you solvent-based people out there who are used to solvents, don't believe that this system can do what it is about to do. This is amazing. This will be totally covered. Okay, we're good, we're done. Didn't even use 30mm. That's amazing. That's got total coverage. I can see that the metallic flakes are standing on end how I want them. We'll let that dry now. And what that tells you is that for 30mm and with a Smart Jet or even a Power Jet Plus and a Mini Jet, you can paint objects like a helmet, and we can go up and do a skate deck. We can do a motorbike tank as a similar size. We can even do a surfboard. So with this system and with this gun, AutoAir colours, wicked colours, fantastic stuff. We have ourselves a selection of tapes here which work well with the water-based paints. Very first one is the V-tape. Now the V-tape is only a very small diameter which allows you to do very fine curves, so you can get around a 5-cent piece with this tape. Very good. But it's not wide enough to tape against, so then you need another tape to go across that. So we will then tape with a 1/4 inch that goes over the top, and now it gives us a wider line. We'll show you all this in a minute. And then we've got ourselves the AutoMask tape. Now the AutoMask tape has multiple uses, so we'll get into that and we'll start taping this up. Okay, as you can see, the V-tape is very fine diameter, so we're now going to get in here and we're going to tape this thing up. We've got an edge here which we can use as a blade edge, so we're just going to pop it in on the right angles and we'll follow this edge around, gently pushing down on the tape as you go. This tape is repositionable, so if you make a mistake you can come back, pick it up, put it back down. That's a very tight curve there. Now you're going to see how good this tape really is. I can bend that around on itself. No rushing required here. Okay, look at that curve. Brilliant tape. Okay. So there we have one masked up. Now we'll come in with our 3M green. Now this is a 6mm tape. And what the idea is here is to mask it half and half. So we'll start, because we don't want to go right around the curve on this one because it's not going to be able to conform that properly, but what we're doing now is we're just going half on the yellow and half off the V tape. That way we've now got ourselves a distinct line that we can now mask up to, and we know the paint's not going to bleed. So I'll go ahead and I'll mask up these designs, and we'll come back and we'll show you how to apply some sign mask. Okay, just a quick bit on masking. Always use a nice sharp blade. You cannot get away with using a blunt blade because the more pressure you put, you're going to go through the tape, you're going to put a cut line in the paint, and when you clear it, that cut line will show. So this is a nice new blade. Always make sure that you've got a nice new blade in your knife. So we go across gently and peel up. The other way you can do it, just put your knife across the tape, peel the tape against. Okay, if I were to continue on masking this product up using the 3M green, it's going to get rather expensive. So there is another product on the market which is very useful for this, and it's the Auto Mask. It's found at airbrushmegastore.com in the masking products section on the website. What it is, it's a paper adhesive which comes in 1 inch wide all the way up to 24 inch wide with every inch in between. It's 100 meters long, so it's great value for money. And if you're going to use this to backmask a bonnet, you'd backmask a bonnet within 2-3 minutes and you'd be ready to paint. So being a paper adhesive, it's not going to let the paint through. It's all been tried and tested, it's fine. And we can basically mask up the full bottom of this helmet and across the lip in under a couple of minutes. Now it has another use. If you were doing a project that was a flatter surface than this, you can draw your design on the paper, and if you're not happy with the design you can erase it, and then you would hand cut that piece out that you want to paint, and you would peel it out and you'd start painting. So if you don't have access to a plotter, you can still do your own custom designs using this product. Okay, so we're going to now use this checker design which has been cut out on a plotter. It's done from sign mask. The sign mask you will find in the masking products section as well. And this is where Auto Mask has another use. So what we're going to do, we're going to peel off a piece that's long enough and place it directly over the top. We'll use our applicator and we will squeegee it down. Now the Auto Mask has now got a hold of the vinyl, so we'll turn it upside down, and grabbing the release sheet on the back, we will now peel off the backing. And that will leave us now with the checker plate design all ready to go, but on the back of now the Auto Mask ready to apply directly to the helmet. So what I like to do in this situation is grab my knife and we'll go across the bottom so we've got it pretty close to the size that we want to do. Now with a helmet I want to go across the back, I do not want to come all the way down. So we're going to line it up, remembering it's not going to take directly until we push it down. So we're just going to make sure that we've got the checkers where we want them, which in this case at this stage, no we don't. Okay, that's better. Now, we'll now push down on the checkers and get them all down on the helmet. And we'll work row by row with this, and we'll release the masking film from the back when we've got them all down, and we'll show you when they're all on there ready to go, ready to paint. But when you actually do this, the best way to release is to pull back on itself instead of up. If you pull up, you'll just pull them all straight back up. So the best way to keep them down is to pull back on itself and go slowly because it is a paper adhesive. It will grab hold of them and they will stay in place as long as you take the time and you've got a little bit of patience. It won't take long.